Standing at the top of your mat. Big toes closer than your heels. Soften your knees. Play through pressing your hips back and tucking your hips underneath. Stand up tall through your ribs and roll your shoulders back. Do it again. Pick up your toes, rock your weight around. Center your weight. Soften your knees again. Tuck your hips. Be tall. Roll your shoulders back. Your collarbones open wide. Open your palms. Mountain pose. Stand tall through the top of your head. Inhale, raised hand pose. Reach up. Soften your shoulders and your elbows. Soften your knees. Inhale. Exhale, fold from your waist. So rather than folding from your back, which can look like rounding your back and reaching down, you'll tug on your low back in a really unwanted way. So instead, come up, soften your knees, tuck your waist, grow out of your hips, and hinge. Safe for your low back. My knees are not locked, they're bent. Relax your neck. Flip the back of your hands down or grab opposite elbows. Relax your neck. Inhale, stand all the way up. Again, roll your shoulders back, open your chest, and lift up when you stand. Drop your arms. Let them swing. Rock your weight in your feet. Find center. Soften your knees. Tuck your waist. Breathe. Get tall in your spine. Exhale, open your palms. Inhale, raised hands pose. Exhale, soften your shoulders and your elbows. Inhale to your chest. Exhale, fold from your waist. Inhale, step your right foot to the back. Drop your right knee down. This is equestrian pose. Stretch your hips to the sides, to the middle. This should feel tight and you want to loosen up. Take full breaths. When you're ready, inhale, lift. Come into alignment. Tuck your hips. I'm stacked over my knee and my knee is stacked over my ankle. Reach high. Relax in your shoulders and in your chest. This doesn't feel like a typical lunge where you're deep. This is up tall, just opening up, getting into your vertebrae. Breathe. You can do arm circles or just move in your fingers. Ask for circulation. Arching in the top of your spine. Breathe. When you inhale next, reach up and forward. Exhale, lower your hands down. Bring your knee back in line with your right knee and open your chest. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Exhale, chaturanga, a yoga push-up. Instead of your elbows going wide, you're going to bring your elbows straight back to your ribs. Slide up through a cobra pose. This may be a lot on your back. Lower down and come to your forearms. Lift with your chest. You don't want to squeeze your butt. Come into your downward facing dog. Here, you don't have to stay where you land. You can walk around and feel good. Bend your knees, walk in place, rock from a plank, back into a down dog. Feel the difference in your chest and your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide and use your full palms, not just your wrists. Inhale, lift up your right foot. Exhale, step between your hands. Drop your left knee down and walk your foot into place. Again, stretching your equestrian pose first. Open your chest. When ready, inhale, crescent lunge. Come up, tuck your waist. Don't let your hips be too far to one side. Knee over ankle, hips over knee, chest over hip. Find alignment so you can breathe easier. Up, lower down. Forward fold, inhale, step your left foot up to your right. Exhale. Soften your knees. Breathe in again, come halfway up, make a flat table with your back. Shoulders in line with hips. Arms dangle or press into thighs. Open your chest. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Heavy in your head. Inhale, raised hands pose. Open your chest, stand up. Press your hands together through your chest. Use that press to roll your shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, drop your hands. Rock side to side. Kind of waddle. Bring your big toes closer than your heels. Open up your hands, maybe by your sides. Keep your chest relaxed, or at your heart, or at mountain pose. Tree pose, low on the right side. Keep your toes on your mat. Tuck your waist, be tall in your chest. Stare at a still point to help your balance. And just lift up. Take some pressure off of your legs. Get your hips even. You always want your hips and your shoulders square and aligned. If your balance is not being tricked at all, walk your foot up your calf just a little. Woo. Refine that balance in that center as often as you need. Soften your knee. Use your full standing foot. Spread your toes. When you want to release, use an exhale. Take a moment to relax in your hips, maybe waddle or march. And then again, stand big toes closer than your heels. Find your hands that you'd like for tree. And this time, your left toe down, heel to your right leg. Makes you want to pop your hips, soften out, get even. Don't stand with tension in any muscle. Lift your foot up your leg. Only if you'd like. Our sides are different. If that's too tricky and you're tense, come back down. Exhale, release. Waddle. Tantrum breath, swinging arms. Inhale, reach high. Exhale. And let the momentum carry out in your hands. Walk to the top of your mat. Stand with your toes closer than your heels. Inhale, raise hands pose. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, so bend your knees as much as you need. Hands planted makes it easier to step back to a plank. You may stay here or drop your knees. We're going to do a yoga push-up. Bend your elbows back. Again, we'll pull to a cobra or a sphinx pose. Relax in your low back. This is what a down dog transition looks like from a cobra. Come to your toes, lift your hips, press back. Drop your knees as wide as your mat. Bring your big toes to touch and press your hips towards your heels. If this is a lot in your low back, walk your knees in, giving support to your back. Your hands may stay in front or go behind you. Breathe out here. Child's pose. Inhale, bring your hands in front if they left. Come up towards your hands and press into a downward facing dog. Slowly walk your feet to your hands. Soften your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Soften. Inhale, come to your toes. Exhale, drop your feet down, rock your weight back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down. Wonderful. Inhale, stand center in your weight. Exhale, soften your knees. Feel a stretch in the front of your ankle. Inhale, be tall. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, relax your shoulders wide. Hands on your stomach. When you breathe in, feel your stomach puff up. Breathe out, pull your stomach to your back. Get all your air out. Again.